No sword in my hands, just a will that won't break. I've seen modest terror tremble, felt every quake. Sam carried Frodo when he couldn't go on. Now I carry that heart even when hope is gone. Then came Gandalf's staff, lit the sky. Even the darkest times still let light fly. From Isengard fall to Helm's Deep's last stand. I rise with the brave, not just sword in hand. Don't fight for crowns, I don't kneel to fate. I stand like Eo and I won't hesitate. Aragorn's cry, Theoden's charge in the fray. I'm the flame in the dusk of the break of day. I don't fight for crowns, I don't kneel to fate. I stand like Eo and I won't hesitate. Aragorn's cry, Theoden's charge in the fray. I'm the flame in the dusk, the break of day. Fellow of the rings, I give it all. From Moria's dark to mountain fall. Fellow, beyond the pain, we fight till it's over, we rise again. From ashes we rise, we answer the call. We stand for the light, we are one for all. Born with the fire like smog in the air, but I learned from Boromir, beware despair. Power corrupts, the ring's heavy price. Gollum fell chasing it twice. I saw Denethor fall, blinded by fear, while Faramir stood, silent but clear. Galadriel's grace, but a fire inside. She passed on the test, while others just lied. I'm not just a fighter, I'm light through the shade. Like Legolas swift, and Gimli unafraid. From Rivendell's peace to the Black Gate's cry, I rise like the eagles, I will not die. Fellow, we give it all. From the Shire to Shadow, we heed the call. Fellow, beyond the flame, with hearts unbroken, we rise again. Through trolls and wraiths, we rise through the fall. We stand for the weak, we are one for all. Fellow, through fire and stone, from ends that march to thrones overthrown. Fellow, no fear remains, even Sauron's shadow breaks at our name. We carry the ring, we answer the call. We stand as the light, we are one for all. I am here with the fellow of the rings.
Yo, 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 what's up, everyone? Happy Monday to you, and welcome to episode 29 out of 29 of our daily Rise to War live stream. How is everybody doing this beautiful day? Grimold, yes, brother, you were the first. King of the Dead. We got... Hello, fella. How you doing? Hope your day is going well. It actually was a beautiful day today, man. It was good. We got Turgon as well, Nick Rush. We got Cleona, King of the Dead. I think I already said his name. What's up, Reacher? How you doing? We got Arsenal, Evan, Alper. Yes, I remember you from last time. We got Arsenal again. I think I already said Arsenal. Did I not say? Yes, I did say Arsenal. Atlante, what's up? In Argentina, Mother's Day is October 19th. That is very interesting, Atlante. So I stand corrected. Not all of Latin America celebrates Mother's Day on the same day. I thank you. I appreciate it. Beautiful day today, guys. I'm doing wonderfully well. Let me pop the game up. Is the game up for you guys now? Yes, sir. I think nothing is cropped out. Make sure nothing is cropped out because I had that issue yesterday, I believe. So everything is clean, fine, and dandy. It would be funny if I'm talking to myself and I'm still muted, but I'm not. My mic is working. All right. So what are you guys up to today? Ooh, my Swan Knights are almost gone. You guys have no idea. The struggle has been real. Let's bring some trolls. Let's bring some of these. I have to use everything that I've got. Everything. Or everything that I don't got. That's what I'm going to have to do. So low on troops and resources. I mean, might have to do this. I don't think I've done this in a while. I gotta see. This one is completely empty. Do I have units elsewhere? Nope. Not on that one. We have won our season, trying to make sure, get everything done to ensure the top Renowned Conqueror badge. Arsenal, remind me really quick what team you're on. Sorry. All right, nothing here. Probably nothing here as well. I don't think I have any leveled up forts, man. All right, there's 3 more forts to check out. Yeah, that's not a fully upgraded one. Neither is this one. No, all right, got no troops. We basically empty. In dark. What teams were you in? Like, were in your season? If you can share a little bit of that with us. Oh, that's why I don't have troops. I might have to do this. Just go bam. Why is this not being auto healed? Ooh, baby, a little way. We can get some of these. Oh, not that. I don't need that. I need these, baby. Yes, sir. Just a few. Now we got troops again. Or somewhat troops. There we go. Let's continue building some troops, though. There's some here. Yep. I might need some more Swanites in this case. You know, I'm gonna take a more unsafe route. We're gonna go with some trolls. I'm gonna go with some trolls. I need to have more units. Oh man. All right, let's go with these. That's fine. I can definitely do this one. Let's do this a couple times. Oh, I gotta build this. I forgot to build this. Nope. There we go. That should be fine. I cannot speed it up. That's cool. Gerardo, do you think there will be gameplay changes in the distant future regarding the movement and tile system and PvP? I think the changes should go beyond just adding new commanders. Gerardo, I mean, I think I get somewhat of what you're asking, but can you be more specific as to what changes, you know? The only issue that I have right now is the 5-minute timer for the tiles. But it might. I have some ideas as strategy. I have to put it down. I already put some of them down. Just gotta study them a little bit. I think there are different ways to take tiles. I think we're kind of been a little not lazy, but we just haven't thought of new ways to do strategy. I think there are other ways to do it. I'm not gonna share it yet with you guys what it is. What's up, Jake? Hey, man. Miss having you around. Miss having you, man. Recuperation needs to go. Look. Mithrandir, although I feel your pain, I think I do think it's kind of a dumb feature, but I don't think it's the end of the world. It hasn't been for me. And what I usually do, I just think kind of ahead what units I need to use. And if I ever need to put units into recuperation, I do it when I'm going to sleep. That way, I'm not fighting anyway. So an hour or two of recuperation won't hurt me. That's how I do it. But I do think it's kind of in my opinion, a little bit of a nonsense feature. I do think it hurts bigger spenders more than it hurts lower spenders. I think there's more of a bigger diminishing return for there's a bigger impact on bigger players than on low spenders. So that's how I see it, But I've played 2 full seasons with recuperation, and personally, I haven't had a whole lot of issue. And consider this, my resources are very limited. So I do agree with price when you get uprooted. I do think it's a little bit too much. You want to penalize people for putting their bases in the front. Fine, I can see that. I can see that argument for that. 2.7 million is an insane amount, but I do think it's good to penalize players, because now with tactical forts, you don't need to put your base at the front. I think the base should be more like we have it now. I actually like the way it is. I do hope that they make this, like this whole workshop thing, and like optimizing your own resources without being just the tiles that you take. I really hope that they expand this idea, because I feel like this is kind of the reason why your base should exist. Your base should be not a way for you to attack being close to a target as much as you want, as much as it is allowing you to have resources and kind of things that improve the way you fight. To me, that's how a base should be. That's how I feel a base should have been. That's why I like the new things, like the workshops and stuff. But I get your point. Definitely should. I don't think 2.3 million is fair, especially if you're fighting, a losing battle. It gets even worse for you. Kind of like, the game receives updates every week, which means it has a future. Man, like I said, I've been seeing ads every day on YouTube. And so I do think they're investing money to get more people to join. So I think it's a very good sign. I'm in Mordor with apes, and okay, cool. Apes in our teamwork this season has been unbelievably good. That's awesome, man. That's the kind of stuff I want to hear. We gotta see the community, the game thriving. That's what we gotta see, my man. And I appreciate you keeping us updated with how your season is going. Yes, defo. At least not all servers are the same. All the servers are almost the same. Recuperation is not my favorite thing in the world. I mean, I agree. Like I said, I think it's a nonsense thing, but as soon as you kind of you kind of work around it, just be a little bit more mindful that if you try to remove, units from a formation, they're gonna go into recuperation. Then you kind of like, okay, I don't like this, but blah 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 blah. You kind of just let it go, let it go. Let it go. Let's go with this one. Let's just burn these last wusses before I burn the other ones. Let's go, yo. Where are we hitting? Who is here? It's my own teammate. I don't want to hit him. We got I've been hitting this guy. Ooh, Samwise. Oh, maybe I want to hit some. I might want to hit some Noat guys. Maybe. Do I? Should I stay or should I go? Or who's coming here? Ooh, let's go. I'm actually coming right here, y'all. It's 52 seconds. I wish I had time. I'm not going to go. I wish I would have known. I would have hit. No, Rick Frab is always a pain. He's pretty good. Yep, that's him right there. This guy gives me trouble using all his all cavalry formation. Who is defending? Nice. Send that boy back, yo. Oh, who is this? All right, we're gonna come here. Nobody hit him. Nobody guard. I'm coming for him. I come for him. Oh no! You just wasted my stamina, dude. You suck. Just kidding. Angus, I hope that the link to the top up helped you. Let's see some of your guys' comments. I'll explain in a second why I was late, by the way. It's kind of a very important reason, to be honest. Let's see. Alper. Jake, Recoup is nice. I enjoy it. It's neither nor for me. Doesn't hurt, but I'm glad, Angus. I'm glad it's been helping. That's how I usually do when I'm, I have to buy stuff, because it's basically USD. So you in the U of K, you get the benefit. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of, unless Jake is joking, I'm kind of fine with Recoup. Maybe because I've been playing for 2 seasons with it. And from the beginning of the last season that I played, I just knew that I had to be careful with the units. It just never, it was programmed to work for me without any issues. So maybe an unpopular opinion here. Sweet Turgon. Yeah, man, look at that Turgon. Turn it up to fire. I recently came back and now I see why there is that recuperation mech. Yeah, I mean it's fine. Not a big thing for me. I don't change units all the time too, so it becomes basically, not a real issue. I have a habit of removing units every time I return to the barracks. I mean, we all did, right? But who was the man. Okay. Ooh, I know what I'm gonna do. Let's do this. Just for fun. Let's send you back to the abyss where you came from. Change units when you're dead. That's what I usually do. That's whenever I do know I need to change stuff. I either do that or just let it go into recoups. If I'm gonna remove a troop, it's likely I'm not gonna use it. Let's say I'm using Swan Knights and I only have that's the last hit of Swan Knights that I have, and then I'm gonna have to change it to Trolls, and I have a third of the Swan Knights left. I'll pull back, let them recoup, because I'm not gonna use. I don't have a full march anyways on anybody else, so just let it go. Let it go. Look at that. 10 minutes for both of you. You're grounded. Get out of here. Recuperation saves to sell bottles of vigor. That's true too. Well, I mean, not the coolest thing for that, but yes. Moscow right now, when they brought down time for recuperation, it's much better. The only thing you can't keep switching siege. That's true, man. The timer for recuperation last season was disgusting. Now it's much better. Also, because conscripting in forts, I really hope you guys that have a lot of resources are training your troops inside forts. Man, that's like a non-stop conveyor belt of units right there. Guys gotta be using that thing. Who am I hitting? I want to hit somebody. Ooh, this guy's always fun to fight. Maybe we should go for him. Oh, he is bringing back back again. Yep. Maybe we just march here. Yeah, let's go, baby. Atlante recuperation. That's right. Turgon, are you on nudes? Yes, he is. Yeah, the most dwarves ranks that gives us to fight. Oh, my community, everyone know you and avoid recovery. What's up, Johnny boy? Of course you are on time today, brother. Glad you made it. What's up, Shane? King Air going R4 damage 3 win? Never. Because he ain't no damage commander, man. I'm going to be honest. Oh, man, you're supposed to come here where I'm coming, Don. What are you doing? Oh, I forgot to tell people, say hi to YouTube. YouTube says hi, y'all. Okay. I'll change my units after I fight and I'm dead. If there's no units in the army to send to recuperation, you can do whatever you want. Exactly. Hey, fella, just finished playing. It was heartbreaking refining gold gear. It felt wrong, but I've got stronger. Angus, I know it's not the funnest, but you have to focus on one formation first. And then once that one formation is fully optimized, then you can work on a secondary. Trust me, it's gonna be the best thing that you do. Let me give you an example, okay? Give you one example, because he's likely one of the few ones that only runs one formation. But you got Vessi over here. Let's look at the merits for the season, actually. All right, so you got Vessi over here. He is in 7th place for merit, and he runs only one formation for PvP. But it's so optimized that it just does incredibly well. Oh, man, I move and then you come. Oh, Shere Khan is coming. Shere Khan is coming. Yeah. No, he's going over there. Who's coming? Oh, James. So just do that. Focus on one formation first, and then you're going to be good to go. What happened to all other content creators of Lord of the Rings? I swore only you and King of the Mountain creating content. I mean, actively, yeah. Right now, yes. Many are already getting burned out. We had Randy leave like a year ago, I think. All Things Middle Earth left a few months ago. What else? Who else? HJW. He does videos from now and then. It's not sure how much more he wants to put in. Ombra has stopped for a while. You got Alex Kelly has been doing videos in English. Who else? I believe then you got a guy named Simon, who I think is doing in Spanish. Godalo quit a long time ago. Phoenix quit a while ago. EJU quit a while ago. Yeah, man, it's just us for now, at least. Yeah, Turgon is also, but he says he's gonna turn it up. He's gonna tune it up. I'm gonna call you out publicly, Turgon, if you don't. Just putting that out there, because you put that out there. So, kind of opened the door there, the Pandora's box. Let's see. Oh my! Alex Kelly, big. There's a few more. Yeah, there you go. Alex Kelly does a lot of videos. More now. Arsenal, the ring battle was intense. It was looking like a three-way. The wars from the north, Angmar had come down south on the west side of the mountains and attacked Dol on the west side and us from the east. But I mean, a lot of people used to make Matham polls, new update videos, new commander videos. Now everyone just quit. I mean, a lot of people are not spending money anymore. If they are, very, very little. And so it makes a lot harder to make Matham openings. Very few people are going crazy. I mean, you still have people doing 10 here, 100 here, 100 there, but the hype, of Matham polls has kind of phased down because 1.0 it was unique. because the gear had no specific traits that you wanted. Where now it's, evasive action is cool, but it's not a game changer like 1.0 gear. So I think people are a lot less, hyped about it. And a lot of people have the commanders at the level that they want, so they spend a lot less. What's up, NAJ in the house? NAJ. NAJ, did you really just do that, man? You just told people to unsubscribe? I just can't believe it, man. I'm gonna have to quit now. I'm leaving. See you guys tomorrow. Gotta recoup from NAJ's comment. Let's see what else. Oh, bro, I mean, you guys are so active in the chat. It's hard for me to keep up. It's hard, man. I'm trying to keep up and play at the same time. Y'all killing me here, man. Give me a break? Sheesh. All right, nobody's hitting me. I'm going to have to waste stamina now, huh? Oh, they're coming. Who's coming here? Ooh, rain. Should we try rain? Oh, maybe we should try rain. All right, rain. It's you and I. You and me together. Always. What's up, Joshua? How you doing? Ernesto, how is NOAD? Is the new Aces community is like gods or better? I'm not sure. It's been hard to really compare the season with until a couple weeks ago. It was 6 teams essentially hitting us from multiple sides, so it's very hard to really tell. Let's go, Rain. Let's see what you do, man. Let's see what you. Oh, I should have gone here. And then if he pulled back, I'd have guarded on Goose. But I think Rain's he's not going to waste his 20 stamina on nothing. He's going to come for the hit. So I don't know. Oh, NOAD is pretty solid, but I just don't know if they're building a community around, like what they used to do for Aces and Myth and things, or it's just kind of a, I don't know exactly. It's hard to make videos for Rise to War. It's not the easiest for sure. But it's good, man. Gonna get that Dragon's Tooth. I mean, you know that you can get Dragon's Tooth from other places now, though, right? Did you know that? You guys know that you can get Dragon's Tooth from other places now, correcto? Yeah, I haven't seen Demon Goddess today yet. She's not here. Maybe it's too late. Maybe we started too late for her. Yes, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. I got a Dragon Tooth from a free math and pool. Wildest thing ever. Yeah, that's one I haven't seen. But to be honest, I don't think my account's strong enough for Yudes. Look, Yudes is not always looking just for the strongest accounts. We're looking for active people. That's been a very important thing that we've learned this season. Last season too, but this season specifically. So, yeah. You'd got a wait list. I'm not sure on that. Maybe, do we? I don't know. Yo, look at that. Look at that. What's up, Kiwi Thor? How are you doing? With the 350 New Zealand. If I butcher this, I'm so sorry. The New Zealand dollars, is that what the currency is? I know you're in New Zealand, but I just don't know what the currency is. Is it dollars? You guys call it dollars too? I appreciate retired player, but love your content, mate. Bro, I'm kind of upset though. You're not an active player, man. I was hoping you were gonna play with us. I appreciate the support, man, honestly. Oh, fellow, here's my daily reminder for Lotro. Yes, Najay, I appreciate that, brother. Need to get some food. By the way, Najay, Kel Pip, he said Thursday we can probably make it. How about Thursday? Yo, 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 yo. Stop the stream. Shout out to Angus. My boy Angus. Hitting us up with the 10-pound super chat. Bro. I'm not sure what to make of this, Angus. You said yesterday to Demon Goddess when she said, you know, aren't you running out of money? He's like, I'm already broke, and you keep doing this, man. I'm not sure what to make of this. I'm not sure what to say on this. But just know that I'm extremely grateful for the support, guys. And I'm gonna make sure, that this pays off. You know, you guys' support from being here with me daily. Some of you guys are here every single day. So, don't forget, to hit the like and subscribe. You guys know the drill. I have one army to hit this with you for fun. I mean, we can do that. Let's do this, buddy. Give me a second here. Let's refresh this. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. You guys have no idea how much it means to me. Uses collecting all those Krakens. I mean, and then I'm assuming you're joining, AJ. Is that rain community from Wizard community? Yeah, but no. Johnny, Rain Wizard is in a team called Small. SMOL. What's up, Jake? How you doing? Only 8 more days. 8 more. Oh yeah, 8 more. Yes, exactly. Our timer. I put that in the freaking thumbnail. Forgot to mention. We have 8 days. We got our countdown. Crazy. This season kind of gone by fast because of the nonstop fighting, and it's been pretty fun. Definitely a hard season, but a very, very fun one. I haven't pulled a Planter Axe of Cassadum in ages because I was using the weapon-only chest and didn't realize it wasn't in there. That sucks, doesn't it? Well, at least now you know where to put your money next time, man. I know how that feels. All right, so we are going to reinforce Puyos. Let's go together, man. I'm coming. Oh, I'm going to change. I don't have that unit. I'm going to have to go with somebody. You see? You know what? I'm just going to hit with that. I'm not going to put these troops in recoup. Let's just go. I'm coming for this. Let's go, baby. I'm going for the stack. I love this emoji. This is the coolest emoji to me. Are you gathering a top team server for next season? Or you don't know yet? I don't think this next one we're going to try to push for a big server. I'm honestly not sure if we'll be able to make it. I would love to see it happen. But being honest, like like you guys, I'm always pretty frank in my opinions. And it's, trying to be as unbiased as and impartial as I can. But honestly, I don't think many teams will go for it. I mean, who knows? Maybe with these public, voicing my opinion here, it helps people to really understand that we're trying to make a mega server just to have just the top team play each other. But at the same time, like I said earlier, I think teams kind of hide behind this whole want to have fun, but they actually want to win. So most teams will join easier servers because they probably have a bigger chance of winning than they actually are going to agree, or let people know. I remember a couple heavy hitters who called themselves Blank Wizard, and there was a Rain in there. Yeah, it was Rain Wizard. There was a Fish Wizard. There was the only two I know. I think the only two that I really know from that group is Rain Wizard and Fish Wizard. Only two. Shady E. What's up, Nelly? How are you doing? Oh, we got a bunch of people in on this side, huh? We got a lot to catch up, though. Freak people already at 301. I'm still at 195. I got a lot to go. Lot to go. You know, they want to catch up to everybody else. You don't need all Kraken server, but all active server and balance it out with alliances. And it should be much better if you just stack only Krakens. I agree with you. Nally, I'm not sure Vessi's here yet, or if he's gonna be here today. But that's a good point, and I don't mind. Ooh, we hit a few, and I don't mind. I'm all for that. Just having an active server. The issue is I feel like I said earlier, most teams don't want to face a tough season, and some of the competitive teams have shown, at least in the way that they play, that they're not as interested in a fun server as much as they are a server where they can win. But who knows? Maybe that changes and we can make it happen. Definitely not an easy task to do, to accomplish. Not an easy one at all. Okay, so I need 100K to pass Turgon, but I'm sure he's not gonna let me do that. Like, you're not getting anywhere, dude. What you talking about? Oh, got some more resources. Let's get it. I need some trolls. I prefer swans, but resources are killing me right now. All right, so we got this. Can we upgrade it? Yes. Let's speed this baby up. We are maxed, and I believe we've got 24. Yeah, boy, 2,400 grain from all the boosts. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Here we go. We got a little bit more now, a little bit more grain than we had before. A couple thousand extra an hour. It's always anything. Anything is something. Something is anything. Whatever. Be nice to have at least some like even the sixes. Even the sixes are just all taken. That's how bad our resources. how much we're lacking resources. Ooh, let's look at that one, Terror. Okay, so hit Katarina, Rain. Oh, you wrecked Rain. And then you got, that's a good hit right here. And then you drew against No. Stop doing multi-stack hits, dude. Leave those to me. Or not to me, for me. Like all the sixes are taken. Like everybody's just grabbing everything and anything that they can in order to keep fighting. If I took 12 of those, that's like 400. That's like another 4,000, 6,000 an hour. That's 100 and some thousand every 24 hours. Might have to take some smaller tiles, man, honestly. Not the biggest fan of having to do that, but at the same time, I need the resources. It's rough, man. Have you ever done a 13 tile? Yeah, I mean, I lost a bunch, but I had quite a few earlier in the season. My highest for now is at 11. You can go to Hunters in Bagan. Looking forward to see Yudes again. I actually don't know what's going to happen next season. So, I mean, I at least just hope to find a more, a less of a organized push like it was versus us this season, where all 6 teams came after us in the beginning. So we'll see how it goes, though. Yes, there's always guys who say I'd rather get explored than playing boring season, but when they enter active season, they start losing. They all quit. Yep, exactly. So that kind of proves a pretty good point, right? Where if a team starts to get pushed and they're active players that say they want a fun season start going on, AFK, then it shows that the culture of that team is not hard fights. It's not about the fights. It is about the fights when they're winning. But the thing is that's happened to probably 80% of the teams since the game launched. Even in 1.0, team starts getting pushed back. Like, I'll go FK. I'll log in just for the dailies, and then see you guys next season. And this is the cool thing about Utes this season. And the cool thing about being hit so hard is we've shown each other and ourselves why we play the game. And I mean, I think the merit story of my old team. See, you guys, you know this is true. The cool thing about what's been going on with Utes is we're losing the season, and you see that the merit, most of the merit from the 100 players is all from Utes, and we didn't have any friendly PvP to level each other up, like no ad and Elio were doing earlier in the season in this crossing here, or no, not that one. And this one, no, I think it was either that one or this one. Can't remember anymore. Or this one. One of the passes, right? They were helping each other level up, and then there's a few crossings where then the two separate kingdoms, Neon, and the other two, were hitting each other in this crossing, I believe. Was it this crossing, or I can't remember which one now? But I think it was this one. So all the merit from Utes has been from PvP, and so it's good, man. Cannot complain about it. Shows that we're here for the fight, so we're happy about that. Okay, so we need some more of these. Let's bring all of these out. Let's see what else can we have. Okay, we can have some trolls. Not a full thing, but it's something. We can have one of those. And that's good enough for now. Yep. No. I didn't mean not Fire and Neon. Fire and Neon hit no ad and Elu earlier in the season. I mean, we have a few pins. We have a couple of pins from the previous live streams where the two kingdoms. Oh, okay. I thought I was going crazy for a second here, Mesmer. Don't you play with me like that. We smacked Dwarf early instead. Well, there's a reason for that. And I'll let the leaders explain that one. Thrandir, Null, and Void would be a good matchup for y'all. RP Evo can compete with any NRP team any day. Well, if you've been following the live streams, you'd know that I said, can hit me if you want. Well, where you at? We'll go for another round. Just gotta let my troops get up here. You know that I'm saying that the fully RP meta, it's as strong or potentially a little bit stronger than good side meta. I'm still up for testing in a more controlled environment, for myself, but the results that I've seen from some of these full only RP formations have been extremely good. Extremely good. All right, Mesmer, give me a moment here, my man, and then we get there. But yes, Ingas, I've done a level 13. Yeah. Mithrandir at the moment, Evil's doing good, but don't forget 6 months ago we were in the woods. I mean, that's true. That's true. I mean, Saruman, the main change here has been Saruman and people running a different formation. Undying was always a good support. But More people weren't really using him for the tank support. They're using him as a damage dealer mostly, with the evasion and a little bit of the healing. So it's just kind of finding the right spot for certain commanders, and it's been going actually very, very, very well. It's really hard when you have low spender team. People get discouraged after 2-3 seasons of losing. So that's a good point, Jody. And I feel there's two things here. One, you start finding bigger players to merge with or other teams to merge with. This game requires very active recruiting. This is just part of the nature of this game. You have to. Okay? You have to do constant recruiting or else you're going to miss out. The game has a big rotation of players, people coming in and going out. So you always have to be doing something like that. The other thing is finding ways that your team can compete other than trying to get the gold badge. Look, I've played in many seasons where I knew my team wasn't going to win, but we made goals for ourselves. Let's say we're fighting a big team. Let's say we're spawning Erebor. Like, hey, there's a pretty strong team that's Angmar or in Gundabad. Yo, let's destroy them. Let's see how well we can do against them. Let's be a nuisance to them. So it is tough, though. It is tough. I've been in very small teams in the past. Big older teams kind of have their committee and coach, but imagine a fresh team from season 3 now. Yeah, they definitely do suffer. But the cool thing about it, they would join a season in server, a server in season 3. They might lose, but then they get these other season teams say, hey, join us, or, that usually happens. Hey, Demon Goddess, some people here were missing you. How are you doing? I'm pretty well. Pretty good. Do you think video killed the ratio star? What do you mean, Brick? Do you think video killed the radio star? What? I'm not sure what you mean there. CLF is going to hurt me. Oh yeah, CLF hits really, really hard. It's a song. Sorry. Oh, I'm not good. I'm not good with music. Where is CLF? CLF hit two for no, just one. Never mind. Chico my pickle. What's up, Wyman? After work stream is a really good thing here. Oh yeah. But are you talking about after work stream for you or for me? Good to see you, Wyman. My fellowship just sacked 20 players because they weren't active for a few days. I don't even know what to say to you and AJ anymore. I don't know, man. Yeah, so by the way, I was trying to stream earlier, like 8 o'clock, like I said I was going to try. So, get home from work today. My wife is a really if you guys are in the UK, just got back home from work, it's becoming a tradition now to jump to your stream. Then I'm doing something right, Wyman. If you're coming home and watching the stream, then I must be doing something right. I appreciate it, man. Cara, você não faz ideia da minha felicidade de você voltar a jogar. You guys are gonna have to Google Translate what I just told to Wyman. Or you can ask Wyman to translate that for you. It's nothing bad. Well, let Wyman translate that for you guys. So, got home from work. My wife is she's an extremely good cook. Oh, that was good. So some people at my work, they ask her, they order something called pão de queijo from my wife, which it translates to something called cheese balls in English. You have to know what that is from Brazil to know what I'm talking about. So we're gonna go make some for tomorrow. Take it to work. People ordered, and so we went to the store, to the Brazilian store, to get some of those things. And we stopped by Costco to get some water, and then we got home, and we got home at 9:00. Sounds hot. Well, it is because it's usually warm. And then I got home at 9:00, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go home right now and start my stream. Not too late. I was hoping to start at 8:00, but 9:00 is not too bad. And then my wife and I sit down in the kitchen and we get to talking, and we have this soul-searching conversation that just wouldn't stop. It was a really good conversation. And so I'm like, okay, it's 9:20. Okay, no, it's not too bad. Put the phone down. Oh, it's 9:30, 9:50, 10. 10. Like, luckily, the conversation naturally, on its own, finished at 10:30. So then I hopped on, came up, got me a couple of water bottles, set up the screen in the back, and here we are. So I apologize, guys, for not being here earlier, but it ended up being a very important and a very good reason for being late. So, yeah, that's why, in a nutshell, why I was late to the stream, my friends. Does she think Gala is trash too? I'm gonna ask her in the morning. She's already sleeping, and I'll let you know, my man. That's a very, 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 very important question. Very important, I'd say. Oh, who's coming here? Oh, Mesmer. Oh, if I knew you were gonna go to that tile, I would have marched and not. Oh, so it's only a minute. No, that's fine. I wasn't gonna make it anyways. No more jokes. I'm sorry. If not, it's a divorce, bro. Oh, that's funny. Someone was about to hit me. Oh, I know. But then somebody's going to hit you now. Somebody's still going to hit you, man. Terror, stop. Stop your march. Just kidding. Sorry, man. I don't know. Stop it. You should stop. Maybe yes, maybe no. Oh, did you? Oh, no. He made it. He made it. Oh, man. Ooh, that was a draw. That was a good draw. Expensive for you, Mesmer, but, fight-wise was a good draw. Yes, you still got hit, though, man. The first person who complains about you being late will face my wrath. There you go. I got a bodyguard now. Y'all shall not mess with me. You don't not want to have somebody named DG for both Doguldur and Demon Goddess coming after you. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Has she tried Rise to War? I have to remember that now, Wyman. A wizard is never late. I'm going to have to make a t-shirt with that now. Yep. And I'll be tagging everybody at 3 a.m. saying, "Yo, wake up. It's stream time. That's a good though. I remember that. Wizards never late. Forgot about it. So I've shown my wife Rise to War because she watches Lord of the Rings with me every 6 months, if not less. I think we watch it more often than 6 months. Usually, what we'll do, we'll get a weekend, get all the 6 movies, extended versions, and just watch all of them. My wife really likes Lord of the Rings, the movies at least. And Spilios, what's up, my man? How you doing? So I've shown her all the characters, how they look like the characters from the Lord of the Rings movie, not the Hobbit one, but Lord of the Rings. And she's like, "Oh, that looks really cool," but she's never got into the game itself. I kind of wish she did because she could farm for me. It'd be awesome having the wife farm for me. Ah, that'd be so dope. That'd be so cool. All right, guys, we're coming for the big hit right here. The big hit, 2 for 1. Let's go. Let's go, baby. 2 for 1. Okay, we hit. We took one out. Did we? Oh, man. And then we drew the second one. Oh, come on. Wipe them out. Oh, we wiped them out almost. It was basically 2 for 1, but probably, yep. Yep. Let's go back. Let's not waste the rest of the units that you don't have left. Woman, go farm. Oh, imagine. I'm gonna have to make a thumbnail with that. Oh, that'd be kind of funny. A thumbnail for something like that. Woman, go farm. Just a thumbnail, guys. Just a thumbnail. Just a thumbnail. Just for the joke. Just for the laughs. Please. All right, 9.3 thousand merit, baby. Yo, let's go. Getting closer. Remember, the goddess bodyguard is a woman. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Just for laughs. It was just for the joke. But it'd be cool. I think it'd be awesome if my wife played with me. But yeah. I don't know. You never know. When all I'm doing is streaming. When all I'm doing all day is streaming and, doing YouTube and things like that, where I don't have to be, 9 hours away from my house working outside of this, then I think I can get my wife on board. All right, guys, we're getting closer and closer to getting up on the leaderboard in position 5. We're so close. We are so close. But Melky, though, 1.1 mil ahead of me. That is just a disgusting amount. Not gonna brag, but I killed your Bjorn earlier. My Bjorn? Let's see, where was that? We just fought. Why can't I find the report? Was it? Not that one. Not this one. Here we go. You did, man. You wrecked my Bjorn. I shall get my revenge. You just wait. Just you wait, bro. Just you wait. You'll see who's gonna have the last laugh, my brother. Can you dig it? Let's do this one. Spill, the comment reminds me of the agreement demo of Rise to War. Many players in our fellowship have their children farm. Yes, that is true though. I've some players just have their kids kind of play around for them while they're, while they're busy working and stuff or doing other things. That's true. All right, come on, build some more trolls. I really prefer the swans, but we need resources, we need troops. So I might have to forego swans for a few days while they make some trolls because they're faster to make and more and cheaper. Rick, are there any T1 commanders that are in use or on any viable team? I know Dwalin and Grima used to be good in 1.0, for example. So there are a few that are usable. Look, I'm not telling you these are meta commanders, Rick, but I'm just answering your question, okay? Some T1s that are useful. Among them are Axog, Boromir. Okay, Boromir has he can be a decent tank. Again, you're talking about a T1 that's always gonna be, yeah, very good. So Boromir is fine. He has that evasion, okay, which is it's a nice T1 equivalent, right, of Undyne's and Gale's evasion. Okay, 3 alive formations gain 45% chance to evade damage taken from the first 5 instances. Okay, so it's basically half of Undyne, correct? 10% HP, which makes him a good tank. You got this for the defense stack, and then you got, if you want to do, attack, he does some attack, or you can then do some damage from this right here. He is very decent for a T1. Dwalin, I think he's very average. If you're playing NRP, Dwalin will probably be not a commander that I probably invest too much into. But he's not bad. Again, we're talking about he's not bad. Grima is okay. If you're running him with a elemental team, this here is not too bad. Remembering we're talking about a T1, so 1.0 it was a little unfair on the tiers. Dwalin should have never been that strong. If anything, the kind of damage that Dwalin did in 1.0 should have been Dane's regular setup. All you needed was a frenzy hammer, and then Dwalin is outperforming Dane. That makes no sense at all. Although it was fun to see, right? We all enjoyed it. But this makes a little bit more sense where a T1 commander should not be as powerful as a tier 3. My issue is, once you get them to, once you level them up to Mythic, I have a bit of a hunch, my personal opinion, that if you take a commander to Mythic and to Zenith in their T1, I think these skills should have been improved. Does that make sense for you guys? Yeah, Dwalin's Relic I would never invest into. If you're going to run him, just unlock it for the stats. Yeah, I missed that too, Wyman. So, if you're going to take a T1 commander to Mythic, that's basically you're upgrading the commander to a higher level. So nothing more fair than for these skills to improve, right? So maybe, right, at epic it's this here. At maximum it's 10%, okay, and at legendary it goes to 12.5%. Guys, just bear with me. Just arbitrary numbers here. I never really went into the details of how it should go up. But then let's say at mythic level, then this should be 15% minimum, and then gets modified by the command, and also the modification per tier should also be higher. So at level 10, epic should be 1%. Maybe at legendary is 1.25% per level, and then at mythic should be 2, right? So I think that makes more sense to me, because you're upgrading a commander from epic to legendary, legendary to mythic. the skills are still kind of poop. So you should make the skills better. It makes complete sense to me, at least. But going back to the ones, Boromir will probably be one of the few commanders that I really invest to if you are a low spender, looking to have a commander go up in, in tier and be useful for you. Grima, if you're running an elemental formation, he can be a nice little tank support. T1. Haldir is very average. I don't think I pump him up. She... I don't think she I could say that she's very usable. I don't say anything about her right now. I've seen a Zenith Ori do some interesting things this season, but Axok is the second one. These are probably the only two that I really consider if I was gonna get some of these up. I might actually get Axok to Mythic, to Legend, to Zenith. Just waiting on more respect items to think if I want to throw them away, because we have a lot of respect items that we can get him to probably Z1 or Z2, maybe a little bit higher. His relic is not too bad. You got plus 15% when batting on stone producing land, and you can say, it's so niche, yes, but it's not as niche as other commanders. Like even some tier 3s are even more niche than he is, and so 15% extra damage when just making sure you're choosing, stone producing tiles, not the end of the world, honestly. And if you're hitting a regular tile that doesn't have stone, you just don't get that plus 15. It's simple as that. But I've seen Axog doing 120, 125,000 damage, which for a T1 is quite impressive. Not compared to a T1 in 1.0, right? But with the new game, it's actually pretty impressive. I think, honestly, those are the only two that I would really think about because of their utility. That's what I'm thinking of. Who was in the formation with Ori? I think it was Thranduil. Give me a second here. I got some reports. Give me a second. I'll just see here in my DM. All right, let me just give me a second, guys. Where is it? It's Shojix, if you guys don't know. So, he posted in the public one. Give me a second, I'll find it. Reports, I need to see. Give me a sec. Oh, why can't I find his reports now? Let's see if I can just find by scrolling up. Okay, not this one. No, oh, here we go. So, Helm, Ori, Thorn, and Thranduil. That was the setup. And it's been interesting. Does anyone in Utes have a Zenith Axok? Does Vessi have one? I'm not sure. I think no. I don't think anybody. Maybe. Is there any Zenith in Utes? I don't think so, man. That's a very good point. I don't think we have any. So basically, only those two that I can really say that are very decent and in tier 1s. Faramir is very okay. Hirgon, not too good. Yeah, those two for sure, though. Those two for sure. Okay, let's see what we got now. You're welcome, man. You're very, very welcome. Okay, let's go one round of these guys. And boom. 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 Not needing to be full, just need to burn through these expensive ones so the other ones are, have time to build up. Who is coming? Tattoo. Yeah, that guy's a problem. Pretty happy with that. The Jess is a good play. Yeah, that's a good result, man. That's really good. I mean, basically, the only thing that survived in his setup was him. So, if that went to like if you hadn't pulled back or he hadn't pulled back, you would have won the rest because Undying is the only one left. You would have won this one. It's good. Sella tattoo. Let's see. Maybe I might regret this, but let's see what happens. Zenith Ori is doing interesting things. So you got running Faramir, not sure how good or bad it is. He's very average. The reason why I mentioned those two, Agzog, is because he has, compared to the other T1s, he does have quite a lot of damage compared to the other T1s. And Boromir because he does have quite a bit of utility. He stacks his own defense. He has evasion, boost attack if you want to, or does a little bit of damage. Mesmer, where you at? Where are you going? Thinking about Grima, Sauron. I've been thinking about Grima, Sauron, Saruman, and Sistar. That is a pretty good team. A lot of Sauron also boosts focus damage, so that kind of pairs well with Grima. But saying again, if you have something like Undying, he will likely be a lot better than Grima. Grima is just a cheap. Not I don't want to say cheap, but a lower tier commander that will work well in that formation, but I still think Undying will be a better option. You guys will understand once we start putting out the tier lists that are more, like they're more broken down by the role, and we'll talk about the role and why he's up there. The last one, although it was good that you guys could see the tier lists, I want to make a tier list where I can actually explain why they're there, why he's down here, instead of kind of having to rush through so we can get through everything, The idea is to educate as many people as possible, not just tell you. I don't want to just tell you the answer. I want to tell you why that's the answer, I remember when the last PBE came out, one of the theories that I had, which I'm not saying I was the only one, but one of the theories that I had was using Undying as a tank for the evasion. And, as you guys can see, that's caught on. Well, then again, I'm sure other people had the same idea. But one of the things that was tested during PBE was exactly that. I want to get Axog up there. R10 Bjorn or Z3 Gimli? I still think your R10 Bjorn is better. Wipe that fool. Okay, we got the second hit. What happened to the second hit? Don't last always as much on the second one, do I? Okay, nice. 2 hits, though. That's what we want. 2, 4, 1. OF is too early. I'll take this one. I'll take this hit. It's not. Oh, Saruman was just killed so early. What happened on the one before? How is that even possible, man? Saruman was a healthy man, and then he gets wrecked on the second. Doesn't do anything. Sheesh! Oh, I got destroyed from the damage from these guys running small units. I gotcha. No worries. I'm non-roleplay, but I only run unlocked but I only just unlocked Undying. I have been using Boromir, my first team, for the first half of the season. Yeah, I mean Boromir is great, for where he's put as a T1, but it's just your Undying is gonna be better if you're gonna invest on him. I mentioned the formation with him. Kurgan having a -10 damage to ally formation next round is poor. Yeah, he's okay. I think Boromir is a better option. A little bit more synergized kit on Boromir. At least he has 3 skills that kind of support what you're trying to do. You increase your own defense, you have the evasion, and you boost attack. That's, to me, probably a better synergized kit than most of the other ones. How many factions are there against you? Now 4. 4 war bands or fellowships, depending on where you came from. As a Oglurg main, he needs to be decent level on this tier list. I mean, I actually really like Oglurg. I do. I think Oglurg has potential. Just needs a little bit. There's so few players running Oglurg. That's, it's very hard to really get a sense of how good he can be. You can always look at the skills and say, oh yeah, that looks so good, it looks so trash. It's not as simple as that, honestly. We've seen commanders that before were just not as used, or and we started out of nowhere uncovering how great they actually were. So, all right, we're at 2:30. We passed Jax. Jax is kind of taking a break, so last chilling with his family. So next up to pass, we gotta pass Captain Naton, The Witcher, SPC Moon, freaking CLF again at the top. Bro, relax. Leave some for your boy. Okay, we look at Hirgon R4 skill. Let's go. Let's look at Hirgon R4. There are a few commanders that I still want to ascend. He's going to be R10. No need, guys, to put him higher. Not in my book, at least. Get him to R10 as well. I kind of want to send him. I have a build that I want to try for him and see how well that works. Let's see if we have time in these last 8 days. He's going to get ascended for sure. And then I kind of want to ascend. Let's see. This guy. This is probably one of the last ones that I really want to ascend. Probably everything else is kind of stay where it is. But let's go. Here gone R4. Red arrow. Restores 200 HP to 2 allied units every other round. Targets next instance of damage plus 5%. What does that mean? What are we looking here? Oh, Joshua, I just haven't used my vouchers yet on him. Yeah. We have vouchers to ascend. I just haven't gotten around to it. That makes sense, Turgon. That makes sense, man. Basically, you can do a couple hits and then curious about devotion skill versus red arrow. So red arrow devotion. No, I mean nothing really. This is a damage skill, and it gives your ally unit, allies -10 attack for 1 round. That's it. Well, red arrow is healing. You're talking about Herald, right? Nah, his healing is very minimal. His healing is not good. I bet you did, man. I bet you did. I mean, yeah. It's kind of crazy. This game is so good. But at the same time, it's like it does, it takes it takes a heavy toll. -10 attack it's really not a whole lot. Get over where? Oh, look at that stack. Ooh, we're gonna have to hit that stack in a bit, boys and girls. Do we have units? Do we have units for a hit over there? That's a lot of people. They deserve to be cleansed. Okay, so we need swans for that big stack. We need these guys, these guys. What are we gonna go with on our boy Saruman? This is not a whole. It's not that many. We don't have a whole lot left. Let's go. It's gonna have to be the Bjorning. We got a full set here. Just waiting. We just waiting now. The issue is that Cleed is coming. We need a stack. I know I'm basically telling everybody that I'm 3 minutes but who cares? We're all here anyways. Fellow salivating. Oh, I wanna hit that stack, boys. Does anyone use Bjornings as unit? I have never really seen. Usually no. Trunin from Lame, he's been running Bjornings with the Guajir formation. And it's doing quite nice actually. But usually no, most people don't really run Bjornings. Maybe we find something new with them, Oh, sorry, Trunin is Iron, isn't he? How did I miss that one? Yes. There you go. Yeah, you would kind of think, right? I'm going to use Bjornings on Bjorn. It's, yeah. A lot of these units are not really lore. They don't really do a whole lot because it's lore. You get 10. You get 10 defense. You gonna play with him next season? Oh, with Trunin. Sweet. Oh, so Wyman is going back to Iron. Oh no, Iron doesn't exist anymore. Hi, I saw that you killed my army in the game and decided to check YouTube. Man, you should have been here on YouTube when I hit your army. That would have been the best. Oh, these guys. I mean, if I go in alone, then it's going to be a hard one to take. But we'll see what happens. We cooking. Iron is no more. They were a pretty strong team. They were. But yes, they essentially finito. Can hit in 10 minutes. All right, we can wait. I don't know if the the peeps watching can wait, but we can wait. Oh, resources have been rough. Wow. BK. Alana and I. That's awesome. Look at that. Wyman getting the group together. Who is the worst T3? That is a good question. Let's have a look. Worst tier 3. It might be. I'm not gonna say the worst, but definitely the least tested by multiple people. King of the Dead in theory has a potential build. It has to be tested thoroughly though. But maybe it might be Treebeard. And currently, maybe King of the Dead or maybe even a little bit of Beruthio. She's haven't seen her do extremely well. No, she's not that bad though. She has healing. No, she's not as bad. I think potentially Treebeard and currently King of the Dead are the two of the least tested and seen positive results with. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a guy, Barathod. He runs a Treebeard that does extremely well. But it's not because it does well, but it's not. It doesn't feel like it's because of the skills that he has. It's just one skill essentially, which is the bottom R0 gives, plus focus and attack every round. Everything else, it doesn't really help why that build works. Hence why I think he's one of the least powerful tier 3s. And King of the Dead is because nobody really tries him. All right, so we're ready to go. What are we doing? They're coming for us, y'all. They're coming. I'll check Discord DM. Let me have a quick look. Danger's gonna probably show me. Oh, here we go. What makes you think that she's one of the best ones in the game, man? But I'll show. No worries. No matter. That poor post house. Let me look at something really quick. Why is that though? Like, I mean, just so I understand why. Like, why are you saying that one is better? Let me pull up what AJ is sharing here. No, I don't want Discord. I want. Here we go. All right, so this is the Galadra that Najays has just worked on. Look at that beauty. Isn't that pretty? It is a pretty one. Z9. And maxed, just need to max refine the helmet, but still need to get more hammers. That looks good, bro. That really looks good. It'd be interesting to see how upkeep does. I prefer evasive action, but you tell me how it goes, because it looks good. Shout out to our old lame RP member Phoenix. That's his gal, Galadriel. She's good. All right, guys, we're gonna have to go hit something before they just. Okay, we good here. Who's ready to come for the? Oh, Vessi's in the house. What's up, Vessi coming? That's a surprise. You're using a B team now, Vessi. Ooh wee. Let's go. Essie's hitting over here. Let's give him the support he needs. You should have told me, Vess, you were sending earlier, man. I would have sent together. We'd have sent it together. They need to bring back the possibility to pull 9,000 invites will make players want to spend again. But then I see tier 3 commanders who are letting the team down. Some are poor, so they should fix that if that's how they wanted to play. All tier 3 should be good at least. That's a good point. You know, that is a good point. Man, goes for the stack where I just got back. I'll go in a little bit, Mesmer. But which one? I don't see. Oh, wait. I don't see it here, man. Where are you at? I'm assuming you're still coming in. We should have enough troops in a little bit to do that. To do that for you. Oh, Vassi stopped. Maybe Vassi's not waiting for me. Maybe he's listening like, yo, fool. You're coming here. There's nothing here, though. Let me go for this stack first. You ain't making my life easier, Mesmer. Oh, Vess is gonna go with Gala first, and then follow up with Thorn. Oh, you're walking there. That's what I thought. All right, Joshua, you come and help us remove the stack. These guys that are guarding, you guys should be hitting the stack with us. Okay, he went back. Somebody guarded. Yeah, boy. Now Vessi hits, then I hit, then Thorn hits, and then we hit together. And then we one big fat happy family. There we go. We got a few coming for the count. How many gonna guard? We can probably take out, if I land before they guard, we can probably take out 4 or 5 of those together. Oh, now we got more. We should be, if all of those guys guard, we should be able to remove all those stacks, I think. Got 4 or 5 commanders, potentially. Ooh, we got a flyer. You cheapskate. What are you doing, King? That is so cheap. What are you doing? Oh, now it's on. King just ignited a fire. Ah, look at that. Yeah. Why are you going back, called a sniper. No, but King is King is not part of the fire or. Oh, I clicked the wrong tile. All right, cool. I'm just kidding, by the way. What happened? Are they going back to the stack? Why are they going back to the stack? Yeah, he's going back to the stack for some reason. All right, yo, we're gonna hit this one in just a second. Oh, stream sniper. Oh, yeah, that's true. I've heard of that before, I think. All right, Joshua, come on. Yes, not too bad. All right, guys, we ready to hit? We ready? Oh, I was gonna watch. It's gonna be funny. Can I say something? And I don't know if I should feel ashamed or just old, or I don't know what I should feel actually, because I didn't know what YOLO meant until last week. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. And when I heard it, I was like, oh, that makes so much sense now. I had now I understand why people are just writing YOLO to things. Yeah, I'm like, okay, what does that mean? I have no clue what that means. Who is sending a freaking occupation tile from like hours away? What? Say they changed Theoden to a mythic commander and you had him R10. Would the respect be higher? I think he should be a mythic. Yes. If they changed him, yes, because no, probably not, because the drop rate on legendary is lower. Does that make sense? All right, who is Vessi? Is Vessi still on it? Oh, let me go. Let me go. I'll take it. Does that make sense? Because the drop rate on legendary respect items is higher, then that would basically make your Theoden R, like, I don't know, 14, if that was the case. Ugh, I got wrecked, boy. So we hit 2. Yeah. Oh, look at that. We wrecked through. No. We wrecked them. And then, oops, my bad, bro. Was able to hurt us quite a bit. Quite a bit. We hurt him even more, didn't we? Yeah, we did more damage than we took, but yeah. Yep. 10k merit. I'll take that. Where are we at now? We're just behind SPC Muna. We're top 4 for the week so far. And we're suffering. Oh. Is Vessi just hitting now? You freaking fool. There you go. Come on, Vessi. But all your investments would now be 300 instead of 60, or would it not adjust like that? I've been trying to work out the math. I mean, it would be 300, but then they have to then account for the drop rates on the legendary to mythic, which at the end of the day I think will likely still put you in the same spot. I think, but just like you, I haven't really worked the math, so I'm not too sure. All right, let's keep exchanging this. What? Can't believe I didn't have. Oh man, I'm like sitting here on gold mine. Ooh, baby, let's go. Ooh, baby, love the way. Yeah, we got some more stuff, but I'm still gonna keep doing trolls because I'm gonna have to go to the cheaper, unless I start using these and I see that I'm losing everything every fight. Until then, I'm gonna have to go this cheaper route just so I can have some resources in a few hours to then go go hard on swans again. All right, Vessi took 2 out, baby. Let's go. Look at that. So Vessi took Apocalypse. No, right here. No, that was me. What happened? Where's Vessi? Oh, did Vessi pull back? What just happened here? Wait, give me a second. Maybe it's here that I gotta look. Yeah, so Vessi. Ooh, look at that. No, this one. Yep. So Vessi took out. Oops, my bad. Oops, my bad here. 2, and then he drew on this third one, which then makes sense to pull back because he would have lost it anyways. I mean, he would have still hurt, but then he would have, yeah, that would not have been good for him. Just basically because he still have. Oh no, never mind. These 2 are dead. He has a 10-minute timer anyways. All right, guys, it's only 4. We toned down their stack, which is really good. Let's see what we can bring now to hit. Okay, so we do have some swans we can bring. We do have some more mountain trolls, some woodsmen. That's all, I think, all we have. I mean, we can bring these guys. Not that we can do much with them. We're bleeding. All right, let's just keep them here in case we need them. I'm making a cup of tea while I wait. Where are you at? Let's see. I got a 10-minute marker, bro. So what I'll do, let's see. This is no ad. This is you. I'm gonna bring it over here. I'm gonna march it over here in a little bit, Mesmer, and I'll let you hit me this time if that's okay. Sweet, brother. Sweeto. All right. Expensive report over here. 157. That's good. Whew. Little bed with. I'm gonna have to wait. This is what sucks now because 1 o'clock is such an important time. I mean 1 o'clock my time, so 12 UTC. When everything resets, and I have so much, so many merit points to exchange for resources. I'm gonna have to be up. For that, so I can train some troops for tomorrow morning. Okay, 5 minutes on Marion Pippin. And 3 minutes on that one. Sweet. Rick, is it weird knowing profiles like Q and Vessi are some of the strongest in the game? I mean, why would it be weird? There are other really really strong players as well. I'm just wondering why would that be weird? I'm not sure. I don't think it's weird. Other like I would run from you. Well, I mean, that's a smart move. When in the beginning of the game when my accounts were still growing, I wouldn't be hitting the biggest guy in the server. So you just gotta find your equals or close to your equals. And look, Rick, I've shown a few reports though of formations a lot less with a lot less investment than mine, who did extremely well versus my formation. So as long as if you have a lower level of investment into your account, just make sure to pick the right formation, stick with it, and then try to improve marginally from there. If your commander, if you have an R5 Bjorn, what's the next level for him? Oh, it's R6. What gear do you have? And the next gear that I want is this one. And then you gotta study your units. You're welcome, Rick. Gotta study your units. Look at I'm doing this on purpose now on Saruman. I'm running a different size here on purpose because I don't want to be countered. If I run small, see, I countered these two. If I run a large, these two do nothing to me. I get extra damage from that. I could also run, instead of running a large, I can then run a medium, because then I would have been countered by these two, but then I would count on these two. So it balances off. There is a bit of a challenge with running always this all small. Depending on what the unit is, you can get away with it. But if you're trying to balance it out, you can have a cheap T2 like trolls and a small unit like guardians or seafarers or woodmen. Diversify your risk. Exactly. And especially if you're a lower spender, that's probably a big win for you, would be to diversify the units. So it's an advantage for you. One thing that I do want to test next season, though, but I probably won't be able to, is I want to test having war drummers on Gandalf the White instead of woodsmen. I know they're more squishy, but I'm trying to see, even if I lose these units faster, if I can help these guys do more damage and improve the overall results. It might backfire, but I like testing, so it's gonna be fun. I don't think I'll have time to test this season. 8 days left, and these guys haven't had their ring skirmish, which I'm not even sure if it's gonna happen at this point, because 8 days left. We're still pushing, we're still fighting. I'm honestly not sure if it's gonna happen. It might be that Fire just takes the ring this season. So, no idea yet. 8 days. This probably has been one of the most intensive seasons from start to finish in the last year and a half. It's 8 days left and they're still fighting. It's not like we're gonna stop fighting. So they're not going to let us get a good badge at least. Well, they're definitely not gonna let us. If we make it, it's gonna be because we kept fighting. But I also don't see that happening either, which is fine. I mean, getting a gold badge is always nice. It's a nice little thing, but It is what it is. All right, we're so close. We're Miriam Pippin. 8 seconds. Here we go. We're ready. Mesmer, we almost ready. Almost ready for you. Nope, not full. I might have to go full small in this one. I don't have enough for a full hit. So, yeah, we're going to have to go this way, man. Does that Charlie Sheen guy still play? He was a massive crack in a few season ago. We were all versus one against him. He'd sit on a tile and we couldn't move him with his street beard. No idea, Arsenal. No idea. That name is familiar, but I don't remember seeing him really. It's like terror is like DK is coming. DK, where's DK? I don't know. DK coming? All right, I'm coming over here. Terror keeps like, yo, I'm gonna snipe you. I'm gonna take your hit. Man, back off. Coming right here, Mesmer. Right here. That reminds me of Ballin 1.0. Oh man, don't get me started on Ballin 1.0. That was my jam. Ballin, I had the perfect gear. Retaliate, Mad Talk. What else? Stewing's Plate, Iron Bassinet, and Erebor's Pride. I had the whole shebang. It's open for the taking. Let's go. Oh boy, here he goes. Fellow got the kitchen in the head. Oh, don't even. Nah, don't worry. Don't worry. I mean, good times, you know. I'm not sure. I have to look through my 1.0 videos and live streams, which I've hidden. Maybe I had to put it back so we can kind of go back, reminiscence, and a little bit of nostalgia. That was a fun one. I love using Gandalf the Grey. Oh, one of my favorite. I like using underrated commanders that work really well. So that's why Ballin was such a find. I used to use a lot of Haldir. I had Haldir R17, R18 at the time. It was a fun commander to use. Faramir, I was starting to have fun with Faramir. This is why it's weird. I had all these tier 1 commanders that were just so good and cheap. You know, Theoden was really good in the beginning of the game, but then, he became, cavalry became so expensive that he was kind of a waste. Dwalin, we all know that became crazy. Good side-wise, we didn't have as many, really good commanders as Evil did in T1s. You got Grima, Gorbag, Khaldun, even you remember Yuzra? Oh man, Yuzra was so nice. Then good side had that really were strong. Haldir was okay. Faramir was decent. Then you had Dwalin. Everyone else was quite. I don't remember people using Boromir very much in 1.0. They heavily good at counterplay. Yeah, true. I am evil to death, and I sincerely hated all you Ballin mains. Yeah, man. That was good times. Celebrate good times. Come on. Let's celebrate. Oh, Mesmer, you hit hard on this one. You came out on top. What? Look at that, man. Came out on top on this one. Got more H. Well, how did that happen? I mean, I bet a CC on Bjorn here. No good, no bueno. Yeah, that's good, man. Honestly, that was a good fight. Ended up with what, 318, and I ended up at 310, about 309. I mean, HP wise, I have a little bit less hit, but then you have more. Your units have more HP than I do. So yeah, it was good. That was a good one. Fellow, ever seen 40k heals on Undying? I've seen 30, 37, 38. I don't think I've seen 40s yet on Undying. Because oftentimes you're kind of giving up on that focus, you know, for the command. Which command helps scale? Look at Galadriel, barely running focus and still doing. I mean, I got a bit higher, but Vasti runs full relic. I don't have full relic yet, and he does like 62. So not bad. That was a good hit, man. Really, really good. All right. Oh, CLF at the top. Get away from me. Trying to see, where is CLF fighting? 100k over me, man. All right. Farming with Woos's, that was a fun one for sure. Oh, pull her back. I don't want her to get. Oh, we got both of us sitting here. CLF been on fire side of the war. Oh, really? Just gotta keep looking where he keeps hitting then. So in the end, who we going for, Undying or Gala? Who, when you say we, you or me? I feed him some nice fell bees earlier. Maybe that's why. So Josh, yeah, let me know. Melda. This is a little bit contained for now. Barely, maybe a little. Got Heon and D-Saw fighting these guys up here, and some more action up here. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury. I mean, 43 level 45s take. Oh, you guys lost. Oh no, the fortress still here. All right. Like overall, who's better out of the two as a tank? I think you gotta get mixed feelings here. Undying is really good, especially with the relic. But Galadriel is also extremely good. So I don't. No, I'm not sure. Honestly, not sure. I feel that Galadriel might be a little bit more consistent in what she does because she will heal herself. So keep the tank units, which are the most expensive units, alive longer. She also has, she also has cleanse. She heals everybody like Undying does. And she has a pretty strong CC. So, yeah, I think I think at the end of the day, they both do tank well, but you need to have the same. Who's leading Marosab? Insanely. That name is familiar. Insanely. That name, your name is familiar. Who's leading the leaderboard? Lucy the Demoness Merit. Right, wise for now, 7.1. And Melkor is leading for youths at 6.8. So that's where we are at. I think I'm completely out of troops now, guys. I mean, like to have a full where I'm at. That's what I mean. So yeah, I don't have tanks right now. Let me see. Do we have mountain trolls? Do we have one more go of mountain trolls to go? One more hit for to end the stream. Do we have any? If we do, we'll go. If not, we're gonna close it. Oh, we do. You guys are so lucky. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. All right, where are we going? That's taken care for now. Who's taking care of this? Let's close. Discord is starting to lag. A second. Here. So Resonate, both of them. Okay, so let's go over here. No, Lucy is Mazai, I believe. Raz is playing his own. It's still Raz. Okay, let's go over here, see what happens here. Hopefully somebody guards and we can get a couple of hits. I could have gone up here too, where he's marched. Odinko. Where Odinko is going. Okay, yeah, Mazai is OP. Yeah, Mazai's account is really strong. An all evil, extremely strong all evil formation. Really fun to see. Wow, everything decided to lag. Let's close this. Let's close that too. Okay. Oh man, you guys are moving from the fort. You guys suck. Hopefully somebody's gonna guard this. Minute and 33. Whew. Get away from me, CLF. CLF running darn expensive. How are you running these units? Extremely expensive ones. That's a good hit here. King of the Dead feeding. You're gonna feed somebody. Good. Shit, nobody's guarding now. Yeah, but I'm coming right here. I'm gonna have to. Oh, somebody's coming for this guy. Oh, that took forever to go down the second part here. You're dead. Let's see. So, all right, guys, for us to conclude our stream for today. So, we are in 5th place for, within Utes for merit. 255,000 behind CLF, Crawling, SBC Moon, and Captain Neton. Okay, that's not bad. The map is still looking, we haven't moved from this area in the last 2 weeks, I guess. And there's still some fighting going up here. Some fighting at the bottom over here. Some guys having some fun there. A couple of people hitting each other over here. And some fighting over here too. All right, but since we're basically out of units and out of units and out of resources, it makes all the sense in the world for us to conclude our stream for tonight. All right, guys, so don't forget, tomorrow we're here, likely a little bit earlier than today, because I'm not sure if I'm going to be having a soul searching conversation with my wife tomorrow. We never know, right? But yes, we're back here tomorrow for what, episode 28 out of 28? Is that what it is? 20. We did 27 today. Was it 27? 20? Can't even remember anymore. Which one was it today? And I just did the thumbnail 2 hours ago. So the one for today was 27. Yes. So we're back here for 28 out of 28. Hopefully with some good more stuff for you guys to talk about, answer your questions, chill a little bit. Alper, take care, my friend. Johnny Boy, King of the Dead, Insanely, Joshua, Najay, Johnny Boy, Mesmer, Arsenal. Who else we got here? Rick, Wyman, Cleona, Goddess. Yep. Take care, everyone. Night, and see you tomorrow, fellas. Thank you so much. Thank you, Arsenal. It was a pleasure to be with you guys today. Again, it's been really fun for me. Hope it's been really fun for you guys. Don't forget, tune in next time to find out on Dragon Ball Z. Don't forget to hit that like button, the subscribe if you haven't yet. And yeah, that's going to do it for me. And see you guys in less than 24 hours. Take care, everyone.